So I've just come out. It's actually, it's about 10 o'clock. Sun's finally starting to poke through, and I've just come out and I'll open up the gate for the new bubby to come out with his mum. So I'll just let her poke out when she's good and ready. I have to check my sheep that are to lamb, and I've got my clan of lambs following me. They're worrying they're going to miss out on something. Stan, that's enough, please. So hopefully me girls will do the right thing and lamb while the weather's nice. Now she's very close. So there's about 4 here that are really should be at least lambed down by over the weekend, I would hope, if not more. So there's me other helpers. About time you went out and started thinking you were sheep. Yeah. So they're down to 3 litres of milk between them for the day, which they're not liking that very much. But I'm a little bit sick of feeding potty lambs now, so they're big enough to not need me. Hey, hunches. Yeah, so you're just nuisances. This is what I burnt yesterday. So, and I've got that part of the fence done. I was hoping to have got this whole fence line done, but I was keeping an eye on my fire as well. It's actually probably not quite as thick this last section, so I'm hoping I'm nearly over the worst of it. So I'll stick a couple of hours in and get a bit more done. Put me a couple of hours in on the fence line. I'm pretty well getting near the home straight in this paddock. There's approximately, I'd say, 5 to 6 kilometres of electric fence line, which I have to basically try and keep maintained. There has been cases where the tumbleweed will actually push fences over when there's such a build-up with old fences and the posts are a bit rickety and what have you. So, yeah, I have heard of a few instances where that's happened. Well, I certainly don't want that to happen here. And that's where I've got to, which, as you can see, there's a massive difference. So I might even bring the slasher out again and just knock this down a bit up here where it's just that little bit longer, just keep it short, and I might have to slash all in here because I have not been able to get any fires going in the grass today. There's just that bit of moisture in the air, so I just might have to slash this last bit. So I've just had this ewe in the process of lambing and nothing was happening, so I've had to intervene and had a hell of a time getting the lambs out of her. And the first one I pulled out was this tiny little dead little thing, and then these two, they just weren't positioned properly. So the poor old girl, I'll have to give her a massive shot of penicillin and hope that she recovers all right. But she's cleaning her babies up, so I was a bit worried about getting them out alive, and yeah, just hope she recovers all right. Good girl. So I'll go and get her some penicillin and pop her in the shed where it's warm and keep an eye on her. Yeah, good girl. So I've got my girl in the shed with her 2 babies. The lambs have had it. I've had them on for a drink. The ewes had a feed, but I'll be just really happy when she's lost the afterbirth, because yeah, you can have the odd case where they'll prolapse and lose everything, and very, very hard to save them or push it back in and stitch them up. So I'll be really happy when she's lost the afterbirth. I've given her some penicillin and what have you. So when a lamb's born, you want the 2 front feet and basically the nose coming pretty well straight after. Nothing was presenting at all. I'd seen that she was in a process because I'd seen some like a bit of a sack from her, and had waited for an hour or so and nothing was showing. So in which, yes, I had to proceed to have a feel, and could find 2 feet, and then I was concerned whether or not it might have been breech or whether there was 2 lambs trying to come at once. But the head, it was tucked right back. So then I had to try, I had my arm up inside it, up to my elbow, to try and pull the head forward. And so fortunately, yeah, I got that little preemie, tiny deformed thing out first. And then, yeah, pulled the second one. And then the third one, it had its head tucked back too. So just, yeah, I was getting concerned I was going to be able to get them out alive. So, and yeah, just get them out full stop. But hopefully the girl will be all right. The ewe that I pulled the lambs out of last night, she's the back one over there. She's cleaned up with all the afterbirth and what have you. So yeah, I'll give her some more penicillin tonight and hope she's, yeah, okay. So I'll leave them for now. My potties aren't at all happy with me because I didn't feed them any milk this morning. I actually had a sleep in. I was so tired. And I thought, well, might be time just to say, well, enough's enough. Poor hungry little lambs. Hey, poor hungry babies.